India is magical. Now, I chose to share with you a part of India where my family is from called Kerala. It's a state that's located on the southern tip. Now, it's very rich with culture. It used to be a part of the spice route. I want to show you just how much depth of culture there is there, from the often chaotic transportation to the rich vegetation, diverse cuisine, the beautiful waterways and temples there, some exotic animals, but mostly how amazing the people are and how everything there works together. Come with me as we explore Kerala, South India.
One of the fastest ways to travel in India is by train. And so today we have to take a 120-mile journey. So we decided to travel like the locals and take a train. Here comes the auto rickshaw. We're going to get into one of these and go shopping. Going in an auto rickshaw is very bumpy. And they beep the horn a lot because, as you can see, there's not a lot of room on the streets. And when they go around corners, they all beep their horn to make sure everyone knows that they're coming. They call these little cockroaches. You can see them all over the city. They're the fastest and most inexpensive way to get around Kerala, and this is what all the locals use. You basically hail them like you hail a cab. And we just pulled over on the side of the road to have a little bit of palm fruit. Palm fruit's really popular here, it grows on all the trees. And what you do is you pull over and you ask the person to cut it open for you. You can either get the juice of it in a cup or he'll give it to you straight from the fruit. So you can see the person, he's cutting it right now. Here goes my mom. And then he hands it to you. And then you get a spoon. So it's palm fruit. And you can watch the way that he's cutting it. And again, this is just basically on the side of the road. There are stands like this everywhere. He's just a local person, and you've got to try it. I've actually never had one of these. My mom told me about it.
We're in South India right now in a store we found called the Blue Room. They're beautiful things that are handmade and local. I found a few things that I love. I found this hand-woven rug. Took someone, one person, an entire year to make this. I also found a lot of these rings here. Mine from stones from India. Beautiful. The thing is, in India, when you go to a store, you have to bargain. You never pay exactly what the price is. And the more that you buy, the more you have leverage to do the bargaining. So I want you to hear how some of it happens. This is a native Kerala style meal. As you can see, it's served on a banana leaf. So they pick the banana leaves and they wash them. And then they serve rice and a bunch of different kinds of curries. This is a vegetable curry. This is like a mango pickled, very spicy. This is some kind of a chicken curry. And almost every meal is eaten with some kind of like a yogurt. And that's nice because it helps cool your mouth a little bit when you're eating this spicy food. So you eat this with your hands. You take a little bit of rice and you mix it up with whatever you want. This is some kind of, it has like the consistency of a potato chip. And you crunch it up and you mix it along with the rice. And then you have a bite. Mix however you want with your spoon. That's native Kerala style eating.
We're at a flower show in South India, and South India is known for its lush vegetation. The coconut trees, the mango trees, papayas grow here, jackfruit. You can see here, these are all the different varieties of flowers and plants and vegetables, and you can buy any of these seeds here. We want to go shopping for some spices, so we found a little market here, and if we go in here together, oh my gosh, you can see how many, these are all different types of Indian chips. There's hundreds of varieties. These are all baked here and sold. If you look at the shelf here,
These are the sweets. The sweets are extremely popular here in South India.
Kerala is known as God's own country throughout India because of its magnificent beauty. And part of that is because of the coconut trees. There are tens and thousands of coconut trees wherever you go, and they are absolutely gorgeous. The best way to enjoy them is through taking a tour on the backwaters, which is another thing Kerala is famous for. Now, these backwaters are complex waterways that flow throughout the state. You can take a houseboat for one day or multiple days where they'll cook freshly caught fish for you, or you could just take a tour for a couple of hours and enjoy the breathtaking beauty and even enjoy the lifestyle of the people that live along the river.
Okay, we're at a temple right now, and the temple's having a festival for 10 days. If you can see the temple over here, it's absolutely beautiful. The whole street is lighted as well as the temple. We're not allowed to go inside with a video camera, but you could see the banana leaves and all the different fruit, and they're supposed to be offerings to the god. If you turn around this way, you can see that all the flowers, they're made of garland. They make to put around the different deities, around the gods. But I'm going to buy some to take. You can see my hair. I bought some to put on my hair, which is what a lot of the women in South India do. You can smell how beautiful they smell. It's such a strong smell in the air. It's indescribable. The other thing is the coconuts, they're here. What they do is they'll crack it and they'll put it in front of the god or the goddess as an offering. And this they just wrapped up for me. This is the jasmine that I got. I got about maybe a foot of the jasmine that was strung together, and they wrap it in a banana leaf. Give it to you like this. In South India, almost every festival has something called bhajia. Bhajia is all different kinds of vegetables that are taken in dough and they're fried. You can see the oil, the big oil pot over there. And these are all different kinds of vegetables. You see my aunt just bought a few things, and we're going to eat them now. They're delicious, very oily, very, very flavorful. Maybe I'll eat one. It's too hot though.
Should you choose to travel to South India and visit the state of Kerala, you'll be amazed by what you see. I hope that I was able to share with you some things that were inspiring, and that when you go, you travel like a local as well and discover more things for yourself.